Alright guys, this is a video just, sorry I've not been about for like a wee while, but it's just been one of the fucking times, you know what I mean? Like, most of you will know, like, you go through like wee spells where like, fucking life just gets on top of you, you know what I mean? And it's just been one of these spells, you know what I mean? My messenger, like, every time, like, people were asking me, like, why did you not answer my message when you read it? And I'm like, I didn't read your message. You know what I mean? So like one night I was sitting with my pal and he checked and my green light was on, but I wasn't on Messenger, you know what I mean? And like when I'm working on the Messenger, I'm seeing like messages are opened and all that. So obviously my messages are getting monitored, you know what I mean? So I'm just not even growing Messenger, you know what I mean? But this video here, right, this video is like for the unsung heroes, right? And why they're unsung heroes. Like, starting with, obviously, right, Oliver Braid. Right, Oliver has been with me from near the beginning, right? Like, he was the first person brought onto my team, you know what I mean? Followed me for Silent Justice. You know what I mean? Like, the first person brought into my team. Now, this is an Englishman, you know what I mean? Who cared enough about Scottish rains that he was putting in 15, 16 hours a day. He wasn't just decoying, he was also doing admin on the page, he was counselling people on the page and things like that, you know what I mean? He was doing amazing fucking things for people, you know what I'm talking about, like, the guy is amazing, you know what I mean? I got the jail obviously, right, in Edinburgh, and I was banned for hunting, well not banned for hunting, but my bail conditions basically stopped me for hunting, right, for 8 or 9 months I was at the game for, and Oliver actually took care of the hunting as well, so he was actually decoy, admin and hunter, you know what I mean? And he would give you statements after the sting itself. What can I say about the guy, you know what I mean? Like, he's got a voice, everybody knows he's got a distinctive voice, like you say I've got a distinctive voice, he's got a distinctive voice. I mean, his voice, fucking, people were giving him abuse in the comments and saying, oh, is that a lassie talking and all that, right? Or people were being snide, hiding their comment by saying things like, oh, I like that lassie that's talking, right? Now Oliver sees these comments, right? Now, that would have beat most people, that I'm talking about, but the cause was too much, the cause was too important to Oliver for stupid words on the internet to stop him from doing what he was doing, right? And he kept going and he kept going. And do you know what he done? He changed everybody's perception. You know what I'm talking about? He ended up, in the end, Oliver had his own wee like a fan clubs, you know what I mean? Like, people loved Oliver, you know what I mean? And people started to see the work that Oliver was putting in, you know what I mean? And the guy, in my opinion, right, the guy helped raise more awareness about child abuse in Scotland than anybody else in Scottish history, you know what I mean? Like, he was part of a team that raised more awareness about child abuse. And do you know the reason that it was us more so than any other team, even with Child Protector Scotland were so fucking good and all? It's because the Crown came after us. The Crown came after us with their boot boys, you know what I'm talking about, and it kinda led to us being at the forefront, yeah. Maybe because I started hunting in Scotland and all had something to do with it, but more so I think because of the Crown came after us, it kind of put a spotlight on us. But I believe Oliver is behind raising more awareness in Scotland than anybody else in history, you know what I mean? He's part of that clique of people that did it, right? Second person, Karen Ferry, right? Karen Ferry is a mother of 4. It's 3 or 4. Either it's 3 weans she's got and she looked after her nephew, or it's 4 weans. But she dedicated so much fucking time and all. Like, this woman drove thousands of miles, know what I mean? Like thousands of miles in the course of hunting, know what I mean? All out of her own pocket. I'm talking about, like, all out of her own pocket. See if somebody needed a lift, she'd go out her way to get that person to come all the way back past her bit to come to Glasgow, for example, right? She's came to Glasgow to pick me up, to fucking take me to Kilmarnock for court and things like that, know what I mean? She is very officious in the fact that, like, she keeps, like, everything documented and noted, just like Oliver, know what I mean? Like, she was that well prepared, right, that she actually went out one day, right, and she had like 2 wee boxes in the back of her motor, right, and her motor was like one of the big 7-seaters, and in the back she had like tobacco. She didn't smoke, she had tobacco, she had fag papers, she had cans of ginger, things like that, know what I mean? Like, just things that she knew that team members would need, know what I mean, on the course of a sting, and might not have brought to the house at that moment in time, know what I mean? She just seemed to have everything underhand, and it seemed to come easy, you know what I'm talking about? Whereas, like me, I'm more a scatterbrain. I don't think about things. I'm just fucking, my adrenaline surges, and I'm just fucking out the door and what you run in the nuns, you know what I mean? But, like, Oliver and Karen were very, very, like, officious, you know what I mean? Like, they were very good at admin, and they were very good. They were very good at admin, which was their role, right? Oliver ended up really, really good at decoying, and then both of them ended up very good at actually being the hunter, the person that talks, you know what I mean? Because like everybody's got their own different ways of doing it. Karen has got a different way of doing it than Oliver. Oliver's very, very clever, right? Like, very clever, and he'll talk it out to the person, right? And see when he gets annoyed, he'll bring the person down, but he'll do it very sharply, you know what I mean? And it's like you're fucking stabbing them, you know what I mean? It's like, and his words cut through the person, you know what I mean? Better than I can with my aggression and all that, you know what I mean? But Karen's more like me. She's kinda aggressive, you know what I mean? Like, she's kinda aggressive, and that's why I think that when the Crown came after me, right, Karen got dragged a long ways, you know what I mean? Because she was always there, you know what I'm talking about? She was always at the stings that we were at, and she was also an aggressive person when it came to dealing with paedophiles, you know what I mean? So, again, another unsung hero, you know what I mean? A third person, she's no way Wolfpack anymore. She was with Wolfpack, she started off with me. I brought her on years and years ago, like right at the start, like maybe a wee bit into it, you know what I mean? But her name's Mags. She's new with STS Scotland, you know what I mean? Like, she does her own team now, you know what I mean? We'd never ever fell out. Me and Mags are like always been close, you know what I mean? We always will be close. But like that's another woman that's like dedicated to helping Scottish weddings, you know what I mean? And see the reason like I'm telling you these people is because they don't just hunt, right? They work hard in the background, like you don't see the work that they're doing in the background. You know what I mean? What you see them doing is 5% of what we actually do, right? 95% of our work is done in the background. You know what I mean? Whether it be counselling people through like abuse, whether it be dealing with real cases, whether it be attending court with real cases and all that, you know what I mean? Mags, like so Mags was like a decoy for me to start with, and she snared two of the biggest beasts that I've got, Edward Barrett and Jordan Yardley. Very good at her job, you know what I mean? Very good at the decoying, you know what I mean? But Mags was always one of the people that she was too good for just decoying, you know what I mean? Like, she needed her own team, you know what I mean? Like, she needed her own team because she was too good. She's too good at running a team and not meant to be under somebody, to be like, no, she's a born leader, that's what it is, you know what I mean? Like, some people are born to lead, some people are born to follow. She is a born leader, you know what I mean? And it's like, you'll see this thing she's done and you'll see like, well, you don't know the ones that she's decoyed, but I'll tell you the two right away, Edward Barnes, Jordan Yardley, and a couple more. Charles Letton, you know what I mean? He was another beast, but he's dead now. It's the work she does in the background with families. I'm not getting into the things that we do in the background because that's all personal, you know what I mean? That's personal things that we do, you know what I mean? Like we're working with real people, so I'm not even going to get into that, right? But she's number 3 anyway, right? Right. I'm not naming any security here for the simple fact that there's a lot, you know what I mean, that have stood by me personally, you know what I mean? Like, there's wee Paul, there's Bobby, you know what I mean? Christopher, there's the 2 Seans now, you know what I mean? There's Robert, there's been so many, you know what I mean? And there is so many that now I'm banned for 2 years and these people are waiting, you know what I'm talking about? There's wee Paula, you know what I mean? Like she's sitting waiting, you know what I'm talking about? Like, the thing is, I built a great team of people, you know what I'm talking about? Like, great people like flock to the cause, you know what I'm talking about? And like, together we formed a formidable fucking force, you know what I'm talking about? But, like, I'm just naming 3 people that stood out, you know what I'm talking about? Because like, the work they put in as decoys, hunters and admin, you know what I mean? And Mags, who is running her own team. And basically all of us ran Wolfpack himself at one point, and Karen's ran it herself at one point. So like, these 3 people have done like the free poster hunting kind of thing, you know what I mean? And they've done it really fucking well. But I've met a lot of good people through this, right? And there is a lot of good people that will stand up against child abuse, you know what I mean? And long may that continue. Like, I really pray to God that like people don't forget, you know what I'm talking about? Like, see the awareness that we've raised. Like, we had 147,000 followers. Fucking Child Protector Scotland had like 100 and I want to say about 110,000 followers, you know what I mean? That's a lot of fucking people, you know what I mean? That's a lot of people that we've reached, you know what I'm talking about? It's a lot of awareness getting spread out there, because they 100 odd thousand are sharing it and spreading it, and they're talking to their pals about it, so it's getting all about the place, you know what I mean? So it's a lot of awareness, and we're putting the paedophiles right in front of your face. We've got a camera right in front of their face, showing you, we're showing you what these people are really like, we're showing you what they're like when they're met by adult men or adult women, right, who won't bow to them, won't break to them, you know what I mean? We're showing you what these people are really like, and we're doing it live and in person, you know what I mean? Alright, we are putting ourselves in danger. We've been attacked with hammers, mortars, knives, all sorts of shit, right? But our welfare and our safety is our choice, and that's a choice that we choose to put ourselves in these situations because the cause dictates that somebody has to, right? So we put ourselves in these situations, but these people have dedicated so much time. See, like the last 5 years, these people have dedicated so much time in the last 5 years. They've dedicated their money, you know what I mean? The hundreds, thousands of, you're talking thousands of pounds, you know what I mean? They've dedicated a lot, right? But do you know what most they've dedicated? Their own mental health. They've dedicated their mental health, because see, this shit, this fighting grooming, right, fighting child abuse, it plays with your mind. Some nights I can't get to sleep because I'm fucking thinking about the wee lassie that's terrified their fucking door getting opened at night, you know what I mean? That terrifies me and it keeps me awake at night, you know what I mean? And I know that's happening all in Scotland, right? So that plays with my head, you know what I mean? It played with Opposite, it played with Carlseed, it played with Magseed. You can't help it, you know what I'm talking about? You've just got to be mentally strong enough, right, that you can deal with that on your own, you know what I mean, and carry on hunting, you know what I'm talking about? But it fucking takes its toll, you know what I mean? It truly takes its toll. So, God bless each and every person, right, that's stood with me in this cause. God bless everybody for Child Protector Scotland, Grooming Sisters Scotland, all the teams that are about there now, because I know the mental stress it's taking on these, I know the mental impact it's having on these, you know what I mean? And see the fact that these are still willing to go ahead and talk to these fucking animals. You're still prepared to go through court cases against these animals and all that, right? You're still prepared to put your life on the line, basically, when you go out on stings. That means that these are such great people, you know what I mean? I wish I could convey, I can't talk well, you know what I mean? I wish I could convey in words what these people are, you know what I mean? But in my eyes, you're fucking legends, you know what I mean? And I'm not just talking about the 3 people I've named, right? I just named the 3 people off the top of my head because the 3 people stick out, right? But I'm talking about all my security, all my decoys that I've ever worked with, all the securities I've ever worked with. I'm talking about all the hunters with other teams. I'm talking about everybody that's entered this arena, you know what I mean? To help stop child abuse. God bless every single one of these. One love to every single person that's joined this fight, and one love to every supporter who sends words of fucking hope and fucking love. One love.